And it all starts with this corner route and just forcing your opponent to go ahead and defend that. And if you got yourself a Tariq Hill type speed person, I've gotten multiple touchdowns. Hey YouTube, once again this is Prometheus, the only YouTuber that shows you full games of all the tips and schemes I post on my channel. I show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. So guys, back in the lab again and working on a scheme for my patrons. I had a scheme request for a Cowboys, and this is one of my favorite plays out of the doubles formation, out of the gun formation, and it's called angle smash. This is the type of play that I'm going to go ahead and call in a situation where I need to get a first down, or I need a big play. Now you can find this also in the Broncos, the Giants, the Jaguars, the Lions, the Saints, the Seahawks, and spread, and also Washington. So I know a lot of people run Saints, spread, Seahawks, a lot of great formations that you can use this, but this angle smash is one of my favorite plays, and it's a little bit glitchy too, where it's going to allow you to go ahead and attack your opponent with unique routes and a good way to go ahead and get first downs. Now I'm going to run this against random nickel defenses. And I like to run this play where actually I've got the ball a little bit off to the right side, the right hash. And there's a couple ways you can run this play, but the most important thing is I want to go ahead and streak up my tight end. That gives me a shot over the middle of the field to go ahead and get myself a huge play over the middle of the field, and it forces my opponent to defend the middle of the field. Now, what I also do is I take this guy that's actually on this little smoke route or hitch route, and I motion him over. You look, see how he stops? He doesn't go all the way across the middle of the field. That makes this play a really special. Now, my first read is going to be Hill, which is going to be my slot receiver, typically my fastest, best receiver I want to put in that slot position. And the reason why is a lot of times he is going to get leverage against the defender, and I can actually pop that. My next read is going to be the underneath route with Hardman. And then I'm going to be looking to Williams and then Kelsey. Watkins on the backside is a dead route. I don't really bother with it too much. There's no reason to look to that. But my first read essentially is going to be Hill, because a lot of times that corner route is going to be available if there's any kind of a man matching principle. I'm going to motion this guy over, and once again, even if you do get a flat defender out there, a lot of times what's going to happen is you still can complete that pass. So one easy adjustment, and then you basically motion this guy over. And why I leave this hitch out is that it gives me a quick little check down that I can hit against my opponent if he starts chasing that corner route. So this looks like it's going to be some type of a man blitz. And that's where this corner route is going to be very devastating, especially if you have yourself a good wide receiver. Now, what I like about this too is that you also have, even though you're forcing your opponent to defend this corner hitch route on the left, you've also got the check down with the running back, and you also have this shot play right over the top with basically the tight end. So if your opponent is using Hardman and Hill off to the corner, that's going to give you an opportunity where you can actually hit him right down the middle of the seam with this route with the tight end. So that's what I do love about this, is just that it's one quick adjustment, motion it over. Now you can have a little fun with your opponent and actually just give him another thing to think about. So instead of actually having that hitch with Hardman, you can drag that guy up, and essentially that's going to go ahead and hit him on the backside. So this is a really good play to have in your arsenal, and it's in multiple playbooks, and it's a good money play that you can use against your opponent, and it allows you to do a lot of different things. So that's what I love about it too. If you got a guy that plays a lot of cover 3 fag defense where he's putting a bunch of zones out, what you could potentially do is go ahead and streak up Hardman. And if it's not, a man, you can go ahead and pop them that way, or you can basically pop them, or the meta defense where you got a lot of guys just playing outside coverages and forcing you to play in the middle. You can go ahead and hit your opponent with basically a little curl route, and you actually get a really good completion. So it just provides you it's a very easy play to run. It gives you an opportunity to go ahead and hit your opponent for some pretty big yards. So that's what I love about it. And it all starts with this corner route and just forcing your opponent to go ahead and defend that. And if you got yourself a Tariq Hill type speed person, I've gotten multiple touchdowns with this in your play. So this is a great play to go and throw in your scheme. If you do like these type of tips, make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button, but also the notification icon, because I try to produce videos and tip videos like this on a regular basis, and you can also see me using these schemes in real life gameplay. So thank you for your support, guys. Until next time.